Hello everyone, my name is Ashka and today I'm going to show you how to draw a hyper-realistic eye. It's going to be the part 1 of the video and it's super easy to draw if you just follow the steps along with me. So I'll be sketching out the basic structure of the eye, just the outline. The outline don't have to be very much perfect, as we just need a basic shape to fill into. Make sure you do not press the pencil too hard while sketching out the shape, as it will leave marks which are difficult to erase in the shading process. Now that I'm done with the basic outline, I will start adding lighter tones to the sclera part of the eye with a 2B pencil. Now I'll take a paper stump and blend the part of the eye that I have just shaded. Since I'm done shading the sclera, I will then take a 6B pencil to draw the boundary of the iris, and then I'll grab my charcoal powder to shade the upper eyelid, boundary of the iris and the pupil. And after that, with a charcoal pencil, I will refine the edges and make a sharp shadow on the upper part of the iris. I'll take a lead pencil and add some strokes, and then using my charcoal powder, I start to make the edges a bit more darker. And with the same brush, I'll give a base layer in the iris. Then with a charcoal pencil, I'll fill and shade the pupil in all black tone, as it is the darkest part of the eye. And then I will blend it with a blending stump. You can even use an earbud if you don't have a blending stump. It will all work the same. With my charcoal pencil, I'll start adding some basic and darker strokes, moving back and forth for making the texture of the iris. And with a 7B pencil, I'll shade the edges and the middle part once again. And then I will blend them with a dry brush from the outlines of the iris to the middle of the pupil. I'll take my electric eraser and shade it and give highlights in between the darkened lines or texture. It's going to be a little hectic, but trust me, the results in the end would be amazing. Focus on the major details and shapes first to make the guiding lines, and fill them later with the minor details. Once again, I'll take my charcoal and 7B pencil to draw thin strokes in between the highlights that I have given. so as to make the iris look more dense. And then I'll blend them with my blending stump. I'll repeat the same process of adding strokes and blending and then highlighting them again to attain a nice, clean and realistic look. I'm retouching the darker details and highlights until I'm satisfied with the texture. I'm also applying some charcoal powder with my brush in between the texture to provide depth in the iris. And that's it for this part. We have finished the iris and pupil for now. In the next chapter, we'll complete the whole eye with all the final details. And I see you there.